All right. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. All right. Let me know when you can hear me, baby. My honey. But that's what I realized, man. Like God told me the whole time. He said it's all within you. Everything you need to succeed. You know what I mean? I think that rings very true. I think that's definitely true to the fact. But like I said, I just give it all over to God, man, and let God do the correcting. You know what I mean? If it's correcting of people, it's correcting of matters, if it's correcting of treatment, if it's correcting of behavior, if it's correcting of issues, God does the correcting. He always seems to correct folks. So it is what it is. That person is in a hurry. It's random outside. All right. And I feel like I just got to sign with God too, with what I be hearing and be talking to me, just telling me what's going on. Pretty much to let go and let things be. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, here we are. Batman is closing the end of his day today. Thank goodness. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, it's a hard job. But yeah, honey, if you can't message me real quick, I got something else to tell you that I'm dealing with today. If you can message me so the notification hopefully will pop up. I don't know what it is. Like I said, every day I just try to do the best I can, man. I mean, I've been in God's hands this entire time, man. Everything, my life's in God's hands, everything. You know, not in anyone else's hands, you know. But Christina helps me along the way, man. I really want to thank you, honey, for being there for me, and thank you for listening. And that's all. It just puts me at ease when we talk more. Like today, you talk to me all day. I don't mind. It doesn't really distract me. It helps me, and I'll when I gotta focus, like you said, and I'll try to answer when I can. But it just helps me when you're there. It just feels like you're here with me, and that's all I want. So it's just natural frustration because I care and I love you. That's the way you're supposed to be, you know. So there's nothing wrong with that, and you're supposed to care about your significant other. You know, I'm not Rob Rack though. Ha! Rob Rack got the Simp of the Year trophy. Ha! Every time that I listen to Rob Rack, it's like desperation hour with Rob Rack. That boy is desperate. I mean, he trying to do anything to just nab him a YouTube girlfriend. It's ridiculous. Like, we are not anywhere near in the same boat, Mr. Rob Rack, whatsoever. We never have been. You were very desperate. Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack said, Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. They love it. Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. Tastic. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, for real. You don't want to know him, honey. Don't worry about it. It's just another YouTube straggler. Oh, for real. Just another struggle tuber. Oh, for real. Oh, I said it. Oh, I love it. He just desperate as hell. He tries to pretend he can compete. I don't know, honey. It's just a bunch of struggle tubers. They think they can compete with me. Like, you ain't nowhere near my level of league, boy. It's the major leagues. I don't know what you in, but it ain't the major leagues. I'll tell you that much. You got to get to the major leagues first before you can compete. It's like being in the minors, and being a joke and then trying to compete with the major leagues. I mean, it's just don't make no sense. If you're not in the major leagues, you just ain't in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's what you do, there's no competition if you ain't competing. You got to be at that level first. So it's just common sense what they have a problem with. Doesn't seem to lack. But got a lot of folks and their feelings. But I don't know, folks is using YouTube for all sorts of different weird stuff now. And it's just kind of funny, so that's all I'm talking about. We had a pretty positive day today, though, man. Like I said, like he said in The Departed, I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me. That's something that I live by, man. Like that's literally what I'm doing. Like if you notice, like I kind of control my environment without trying. God created my environment. I've made this environment out here that had nothing, and everything is miles away for just anything you need, basic stuff. I made this environment work. I made it a lot better. I made it where it's a positive, not a negative, and it has its benefits, man. It got me exercising a lot. I'm grateful, man. Like I said, I got my workout facility that I'm always at, running my business, doing my thing. Make all my money like that, pretty much, other than being Batman, walking around and doing what I do and working. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Tried to wave. I guess he's just turning in. If they don't wave, it's a problem. It means they're not a fan of Batman. Like I could care less. Care whether you like me. I'm not here to be liked. It's probably that same one. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna keep on doing our thing. We're gonna keep on winning, right? It's just that simple. Care feel one way about it. Feel one way about me. We're gonna keep on winning. We're gonna keep doing our thing. Keep on doing my business. Like I said, folks just gotta understand, man. I'm out here for real, bro. I'm the real thing. I do the real thing. Train better than anybody. Stronger than all you human beings. And you see it all on the channel. I do all the training for a reason. Like I got to be stronger than everybody. Got to be stronger than Croc, than mutants, whoever. Uh, Let me tell you this. Hold on, honey. Uh, Hold on. Let me restart this. But yeah, like I said, I was just sending you a message, honey, telling you what's going on with me. But yeah, I can feel it. I just took a look at it. I don't know, but I'll just have to try to keep an eye on it. I can't do nothing else about it. I don't know what it is. Could be just from the bungees or something around. It's right there around the bungee, so yeah, it might be that from it moving around or something. Friction. You think it'll be all right? You don't think it's that? Yeah, it's right underneath, and I just keep feeling it. It hurts. Like, oh, I just don't want to talk about it on here. I don't know what it is. Could be anything. Like I said, I mean, I'm out here in the heat. It doesn't help, and then could have to do with me just putting on my tank top. Could be anything really any day, you know what I mean? So I don't know. I just noticed it today acting up, so I'll shower, I'll try to clean it off. I always do that. I try the best I can. I do everything I can for myself. There's only so much I could do every day, and I sweat a lot. I'm doing a lot, and it's hard. That's why we need funds and money so I can buy new socks as much as possible and new stuff. And I just don't have the funds to be doing all that right now. That's the hardest part. So, like I said, that's my thing. I put in so much money into this business and into doing this and this project, and it's taken a toll on me financially. It's taken a lot out of me, but it also built a business in the process. And the business is working. It's been making me checks and income this entire time. And that's how you build a business. You know, you got to take a chance to advance. And it didn't take like a huge investment, but it took quite a bit. It took an investment, but it was a smart investment. I mean, I did everything right. Like I said, I was cooking last, food truck, doing great. Turned around, said, I'm going to be Batman. I mean, who would not want to do that? Who would not want to transition from cooking to being Batman? Like, it's just part of me wishes I could go back to doing that on top of this. You know what I mean? That's all. But like down here, the odds of me finding like a good cooking job somewhere I'm happy are very, very slim to none. So that's why we got to get out of here, honey. There's a lot of opportunity everywhere else. I really want to check out Boston with you. I think we're going to be in New York, but we're not going to live there all the time. But we'll probably stay there for a time. I think it'd be a good place for us. Like, yeah, the living cost high. Well, we're not going to let the living cost get the best of us. You feel what I'm saying? We can find something small. There's got to be something somewhere that's in a good area that's affordable. You know, it doesn't have to be small, but I'm just saying, or we can live out of town and live in a surrounding city or state. It would probably be a better idea and just drive into town. That way, I mean, it's really smarter that way. That way I'm not, because you don't want to, you know what, where you eat. So it might be better to be out of state or out of city. That way I get the hell away from New York City and Harlem and Brooklyn and all that, because that's probably where I'm going to be operating as Batman. That way you can see everything. And, you know, if I need to have you kind of stationed there, we can just have you there waiting on me or whatever. Like, I want to be mobile. I want to move around a lot, you know, so just you'll get used to it. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I think that you'll love it. And we'll just need you to fully trust me. You trust me, right? I already know you do, but if you can let me know, I know you do. I just want to hear it. But that's all you got to do. Just trust me. I'm not going to steer you wrong. I know what I'm doing. But, you know, it's kind of like out here. That's how it's always been. Like, you know, like you want to be kind of away in a different area. And then the cities that you're operating in, you're not always there all the time. You don't want to be around where you operate at. That's the whole point. You don't. You want to be ducked off somewhere. You feel me? So, like, we want to be in our own little corner. We can find some kind of area in New York we like or surrounding state or city and drive in, you know. And then, like I said, I go do my missions at night and during the day or whatever, and all around the surrounding area. I want to be in that area of north around New York. We could do everything in the surrounding territories. We could check out Vermont, Virginia, Maine, all that. New Hampshire, all them cool states, yeah, with all our people. You know, and it'll be a culture shock for me because I'll get out of this and get back to something different, you know. So it's all a part of me. I'm proud of it down here. I'm proud of every part of me, you know what I mean? But I definitely could use a change of scenery. You know, I'm just tired. This gets old down here. Why am I feeling my shoe weird now? Might be the pants, the jeans. I need a new belt. That's the thing. I just need things. I need a utility belt is what I need. And I need some black Batman pants like I had, and I should have kept them, and I think I tossed them. And I wish I didn't because they were perfect, man. They were the right material and everything. And I messed up, and I had to toss them because I wasn't doing what I'm doing now. And I wish I would have kept them, man. They were perfect, but maybe I'll find them again or a pair like it and be able to get them and go from there, you know? So I don't know. Honey, give me a minute. I'm going to try to look in here and see what I'm going to do. Message me right now, okay? I love you more than anything. I'll try to get back on here in a minute, all right? If it's this show or a new one. I love you. Mwah.